Yo, what's up? It's your boy J-Bird Gaming, and I just watched Mashle, Magic and Muscles, season 1 at least. I watched season 1 so far. For those of you who don't know what Mashle is, it's basically, like you guys seen in the thumbnail, is literally a Harry Potter anime. I literally can't explain to you guys enough how much of like Harry Potter this is. It's basically like a world full of magic users, and it's filled with one-liners and two-liners. Basically, if you have one line, like most magical users, you have like basic magical abilities, I guess you could say. And if you have two lines, you're like in advanced, like you got, you know what I'm saying, word, you like, you know what I'm saying, you like the top, you know what I'm saying, word. And so there's this one particular character, which is the main character, Mashle, that has no magical power. So he doesn't have no line, but he's like extremely athletic, extremely like powerful. It's funny. It's more of one of those funnier animes that I was telling my girlfriend, it really reminds me a whole lot of One Punch Man. Like just at least by the main, he's more of a troll character. And before I do get started, I do want to shout out Top 3 Anime. They actually inspired me to make this video. So if you haven't checked out their channel, they have a bunch of cool content on their channel. I love to watch their channel. And like I said, I was like, you know what? I think I'll do my own little review on Mashle. And like I said, I've only watched the first season, so obviously, if you guys want a part 2 of me watching season 2, let me know. I'll check it out, and you know what I'm saying, I'll do my thing. All right, and so the way we're gonna do this thing, chat, is I got 5 categories that I'm gonna rate throughout this video. And those categories are storyline / plot, my favorite character, favorite moments, animation / art style, soundtrack, and then last but not least, my overall thoughts. And so if you like this type of content, please be sure to hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what anime I should watch next. And so with that being said, let's start off with the plot. In this particular anime, it is a crime to not have magic. So they punish those who don't have magic. And so obviously he doesn't have magic, and he went into the, I guess you could say, the Magic City. And hey, wait, Magic City, ain't that like a strip club in Atlanta? But nah, he went into this Magic City or whatever. And basically, I guess you could say the magic police. I'm gonna be saying magic a lot, chat. The show is called Mashle, Magic and Muscles, and you're gonna be seeing and hearing a lot of magic in this video. So basically, the magic police was like, "Oh nah, you got to be punished for your crimes, and if you don't, you know what I'm saying, I'm hunt you down forever." And so basically, the cop was like, "Hey, if you go to this magic school and become a divine visionary, and you know what I'm saying, split the profits with me, I'll leave you out." Or I don't even know if he was splitting it. He might have was giving all the money to the police officer. The police officer was like, "Hey, if you can do that, then I'll leave you and your pops alone. I'll leave you and your pops alone." And so he goes to this magic school, and he doesn't have any magic. That's basically the moral of the story. It's not bad. It's different than what I'm used to watching. Like I said, it has its moments. I will say that it has its moments. So far in the first season, at least, there was only like 1 filler episode. As far as plot goes, I think I'm gonna give it a solid 8.2 out of 10. I think that's what I'm gonna give it. I think that's a solid rating for the plot, at least. I think the plot is a solid 8.2. And now the next category that I will be talking about, chat, is my favorite character in the anime. This was a pretty hard decision to make. I was split between 2 characters, and there was the first character that I was considering was Tom. He's like the super excited, hyper Rock Lee type of guy. You know what I'm saying? He's like the hyper jock type of guy, and he was really one of my favorite characters, I will say, up until they didn't show him anymore. Like they showed him for a few episodes. Like they showed him in like 1 or 2 episodes, and then obviously I'm not gonna spoil the show, but like something happened, and you know what I'm saying, they don't really show him a whole lot after that, which is only the first season. They may show him a lot more in season 2. I have no clue. But with that being said, my favorite character would have to be Dot. I think his character is pretty funny. His persona is like he wants to be the main character, but he's obviously a side character, but he portrays himself as the main character. But it's hilarious. It's so funny. He calls other like random people side characters, and it's funny. It's a funny character. He's obsessed with girls. That's his thing. You know, they always got to be one fan service flirt in the anime, and so he's that guy. But he's funny though, and I think I might be biased because I love fire users. Nah, yeah, I like him. I think he's a pretty cool character. He's probably my favorite character in the anime right now, at least. And with that being said, my rating for Dot would be a 5.7. Cause and I know you're probably like, dang, bro, that's pretty low if that's your favorite character. But realistically, it's like I'm rating it overall. So out of all my favorite characters in all the animes I've watched, he doesn't compare. But he's my favorite character in this particular anime. But overall, he's a 5.5 whenever a 5.5 a 5.7 whenever it comes to this particular like overall favorite characters. My bad. So yeah, my favorite moments in season 1 of Mashle would probably have to be episode 6, where Mash defeated the Iron User. I think he uses. I don't know his name. I'm drawing a blank. But anyways, I think that was the side of the anime that I really want to see more of. It didn't really show a whole lot of this. But basically, Dot was trying to defend this girl that was obviously using him. Overall, he was defeated. You feel me? And so then Mash was like, I'm not gonna let you, you know what I'm saying, do my friend like that. And so he stepped up and he literally beat the dog crap out of him, bro. And he took the hits. And he was like, bro, he went crazy. And if you know, you know, I'm not gonna really spoil it a whole lot. And that is my favorite moment. And I will say for that particular moment, I will give it a 6. I think it's a solid 6, bro. And the reason why is because, like I said, I mean, although it was my favorite scene in the anime, I don't know, I feel like it was very short-lived. Like I just wanted to see more, and I just didn't get that, unfortunately. But it was good though. It was a good moment, like I said. All right, now let's get into the art style / animations of the anime. Overall, it was pretty solid. The art style, it was good. It was good. The art style is definitely giving like One Punch Man art style, which isn't bad. The animations were pretty cool. Like I said, although the magic is very repetitive, which I hope they touch up on, it does look pretty cool. Like there's a lot of scenes where the magic really does pop and it does entertain. But like I said, it's kind of over and over. I mean, it get old. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, gravitational, blah blah blah, over and over. When you say it 7 times, it's like, all right, okay. And it, like, what else you got in your bag, bruh? Like, you're boring me. You're boring me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, what really like kept me intrigued with the overall art style was the magic. You know what I'm saying? And obviously that made sense. The anime is literally called Mashle, Magic and Muscles. So yeah. And it had a lot like the fight moments that they did have were very entertaining. With that being said, I give it a 6.3, a solid 6.3. Mainly just because I didn't see enough of it. Like I said, maybe in season 2 they do show more of the magic and they show more of the action, because that's what it was alluding to. And so maybe season 2 it does get a better rating. I will say that. And now let's get right into the soundtrack, bro. And I'll start off with the opening. The opening, I will say, did grow on me. At first I was like, eh, but then it started to grow on me, and I was like, okay, this ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that bad. Like, it really grew on me. Like, it really grew on me, and I started to vibe a little bit. I was like, you know what I'm saying? It really started to hit. The closing, I guess you could say it was all right. It's very skippable. The one thing I don't like about the closing is that it really don't match well with the animes or like at all. But like I said, it's more of a troll anime, so it made sense for it to be like this. Like, it's a meme anime. It's supposed to be funny. But like, I don't know, man. It just didn't fit to me. I was telling my girlfriend this whenever I was explaining to her. There's some scenes in the anime where like some of the fight scenes or some of the the motivational scenes is very My Hero Academia-ish. I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's some of it just gives that type of vibe, and I'm not mad at it. It actually isn't that bad. I actually mess with it a lot.
He's an interesting guy. A little crazy, for instance.
And with that being said, my overall rating for this category would probably be 7.5. I can see a 7.5. Really, if it wasn't for the closing, I probably would have gave it an 8. It's a solid soundtrack for the anime. It's not bad at all. Like I said, the closing just doesn't do it for me. For season 1 at least, it just doesn't do it for me. Now we get to my overall thoughts and ratings of Mashle, Magic and Muscle. It's very much Harry Potter, and it's not bad. If I had to sum it up, I'd say it's basically like a Harry Potter anime, but the main character is like Rock Lee with no emotion. And that's okay. It's like Rock Lee with no personality in Harry Potter. So Imagine Harry Potter, but he had no magic. Word. It's a pretty unique plot. I enjoyed watching it. I watched it relatively quick. It was only 12 episodes in the first season. I think I watched it in 2 days. Like I said, there was a lot of action scenes that I wanted to see more of, or wanted it to be extended, which is pretty crazy because when I watch a lot of animes, they draw the fights out. And I think that's why whenever I watch this anime, it's very odd. It sticks out. I'm not gonna lie, it does stick out. Because like when I'm like Naruto, one fight can last 5 episodes, if not longer. So it's like, whenever like you watch animes like that and Demon Slayer where literally a whole fight can last a whole arc, it's like when you watch that and then you watch this, it's like, okay, this is different. Like they actually ended a fight in 1 episode, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I really don't think that's a bad thing. And I think maybe the more I see it, the more it'll grow me and the more I like it. But as of right, like I guess the way they initiated it, I don't know, it just didn't really resonate with me very well. But it wasn't bad. Like I said, it was almost like it was edging me. Like I wanted to see more. It was almost like it was edging me, bro. Like ooh, like this is just a slither of taste of what, you know what I'm saying, we have to offer. And maybe with season 2 they do introduce a little more of that, and they, you know what I'm saying, it does, you know what I'm saying, word to where I can finally, you know, just let loose. But overall, my overall rating, drum roll please, Mashle, Magic and Muscle season 1 on a scale from 1 to 10, my final rating is a 7. I feel like it's a 7. A 7 ain't a bad rating. Like I said, it just lacked a bit of action that I wanted to see. I gave it a 7 because it lacked action, and I wanted a little more action for what it was providing. And maybe season 2 does give me that push for maybe an 8 or a higher rating. But if you guys want me to watch season 2, please hit that like button, comment down below, let me know. Let me know if it's worth watching. So I'll definitely watch that, and I give a whole nother rating. It's your boy J-Bear Gaming. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys check out Mashle. Hey, let me know what you guys think about the anime, and I'm out.
Who has a truck? Not me.